Hello everybody, my name is Tjardo and welcome to the Olleke channel. Today I will be showing you two fun games that are very easy to play and you can play with the entire family. So that means you can play it with children, adults, elderly people, ghosts, vampires, mermaids, pixies, maybe even house elves if you have one of those laying around. They can all play it. Before we start this video, I post a lot of Harry Potter themed videos, so if that's something you're interested in, please click that subscribe button down below and join the ride. We have to start with one. Who will we choose today? What? I think I'll go with what. So what is what? That is the question we're gonna ask today. What is essentially but in another form, in another lifetime maybe. So everybody has played it already, just in another form. So it's very easy to understand. Also, I think everybody has played Uno. If you have never played Uno, then you're missing out on something. Go get yourself a card deck of Uno right now and play it, please. Or you can just get yourself some what, because it's essentially the same. Okay, let me just explain it. When you open up the box, you will get a set of rules right here. It's not that thick, so it's very easy to understand. You will get 25 playing cards, which look a bit like this. I don't know if you can see that, but here they are. And a little scoreboard. I will explain that in a second. But so first of all, the objective of this game is to be the first person who loses all their cards, and then you basically win the game. Now, how do you lose the cards? That's the question. You can play this game with 2 players or more, and to start this game, you basically shuffle the cards and give each player 6 cards. So what do you do with the cards that haven't been dealt to any player? You just put them upside down on the table, then you take the top card from this pile and put it the other way around. Now you have 2 piles, the diagonally pile and the Hogwarts pile. Now, how do you get rid of your cards? Well, it's very easy. Let's take a look at this card right here. You can see that there is a number and a person on the card. Now, each card has a different number and a different person. For example, this is Dumbledore and has the number 10. Here you have Hermione with the number 2. So they all have different numbers and different characters on them. Now, the card that lays right here is number 1, Professor Snape. So now you just take a look at your hand, and if you have a Professor Snape card, doesn't matter what number, you can put it on here. If you have the same number, so this is 1, so if you have a card that also has the number 1 but a different character, you can also put it on here. And that is how you get rid of your cards. So how does this game continue? Each player lays down 1 card on the Hogwarts pile and then the turn goes to the player left of them. If you can't play a card, you have to take one. And it's basically the first player who has an empty hand wins the game. With the Marauders Map, you can basically make the player next to you skip their turn. So they are not allowed to play their card if they have one. The time turner one changes the direction in which you play. So if you're going to the left, then all of a sudden you have to go to the right. The Felix Fortunatis basically allows you to tell you which character you want. So for example, it's Snape right now, but you have a lot of Hermione cards. You can basically lay down this one and say, I want Hermione, and then the deed is done. It's Hermione. And with the Birdie Bots card, you can choose whatever you want. If you want to change character, you can. If you want them to skip a turn, you can. If you want to change direction, you can. It might sound a little bit difficult right now, but trust me, it's very easy to understand once you play it yourself. Now, this is not the only thing you can do with it. There's a lot of game modes in this little manual. For example, there's the owl level. So each round you play, you count how many cards you have left in your hand with the numbers right here. And then when you decide to stop, you basically count all the numbers you have, and basically the person with the least amount of numbers wins. There's also a game mode called Newt level. There's Defense Against the Dark Art. There's Quidditch. There's a lot of games you can play with this. Some more difficult than others, but this is the easiest game mode you can do. So there's a lot of possibilities and it's lovely to play, and you can just make up your own game if you want to. There's so many possibilities in this game, you guys! See, it's more than Uno. There's so much more to it. Also, it's magical, so that's a plus point. We love Harry Potter on this channel, so what else can I say? So that was what? So now that I've explained what, it's time for Dobble, which kinda almost sounds like Dobby. Not gonna lie, at first I thought it actually said Dobby, but just spelled a little differently, but it's Dobble, so I'm glad I know that now. So this is a game you can play with 2 to 8 players, and it's very, very fun, easy. It's like a memory game, but not really a memory game. You'll see what I mean in a second. So as you can see, the packaging is basically a tin box. Can we just appreciate that I just threw that behind me without giving a damn? Okay, this game. So first of all, the packaging is very cool. It comes inside of this like little metal tin, and I'm here for it. Also, it looks very fun. I love the animations on the box. Very cool. So this game comes with a bunch of cards that just have a bunch of cute little animations on them, I must say. Like, there's so many cool animations, and I'm here for it. Like, oh my god, look at this Dobby one. Oh my god, look at this Dobby right here. It's so cute. I would just buy this to, like, kind of have these and cut them out and, I don't know, hang there somewhere on a wall. And it also comes with a game rule book, because you cannot just play one game with this. You can play 5 games with this, and maybe even more if you make one up yourself. So today I'm going to be explaining 2 of the game modes, not all 5 of them, because that would take ages. And also, I don't understand some of these, so you will have to find out yourself. And also, the further you go, the more difficult the games get, so I'm just going to explain the easy ones, because this is an easy game video, not a difficult game video. There's enough difficult games in the world. Right now, I'm going to explain game mode 1, which is called The Tower. Sounds very doomy, very spooky, I love it. So to start this game, you give each player one of these cards faced down, so you can't look at the images right now. And then you have just one pile with the rest of the cards at the side of the gameplay area, I must say, I guess. Then you take the top card of this pile, put it face up in the middle, take a second to look at the images, and now what you do is that all the players at the same time will turn over their cards so you can see what images are on top of it. And basically what you have to do is, so this is the card in the middle, this is your card, for example. Now you have to spot which of these cute little animations matches the one on your card. So for example, right here it is... Okay, this is taking me a second. Oh, right here it's the coin. So the middle card has the coin and your card also has the coin. There is always one of these animations in all the cards that matches the animation on your card. So don't worry, they made sure that every card has a matching animation. Just one, not 2, 1. So now what you have to do is basically spot this matching image as first, and then you just scream, "Coin!" You take the card and put it on your pile. Now the objective of this tower game is to get the most cards out of all players when you end the game. You can end whenever you want to. Now, because you just put the card of the middle on top of your pile, the card that came from the middle is now your top card. So you have a bunch of new animations, and it's kind of to make it harder in some way, but still very easy to do. Then you just continue the game by placing another card in the middle, scream, "Cup!" Take it, bam, a new card you have. Then you just continue, look, feather and ink. And you just continue just like that. Mandragora. And snake. And then when you stop and you have the most cards, like nobody has played, so everybody has 1 and I have 6 of them. I've basically won the game. Now this is one game mode you can play. There's also, as I said, 5 others, but I'm just going to explain game mode number 2, The Well. At least I think it's called The Well, right? Yep, it's called The Well. So with this game, you just start by putting one card face down in the middle. Then you just continue by dividing all the other cards to each player. So let's just quickly do that, I don't really care. It's just metaphorically. So right now, all the players start with basically their own little pile of cards. Then you start by flipping over the middle card, and then every player simultaneously flips over their entire pile, so that all the images are on top. Now, the objective of this game is to lose your cards as quickly as possible. So you just have to look, compare the images, scream, what's the image right here? I can't see it. Wait, there's no matching image? I thought all of them had one. Oh, I see it, never mind. So in this case, you just compare it and you scream, bad. You put it on top. Now this has become the new top card. Now what you do is essentially the same. You look at your own card, see what image matches, screams it out, and put it on top. Instead of like taking the card on your own pile, you now just put the card in the middle. Now the middle card has changed, so everybody has to look again like, oh my god, is there a matching image? And basically, it's the first player who gets rid of all their cards that wins the game. It's very easy to understand. Once you play it, it's so easy and so fun and so cute. It's a cute game, what can I say? Also, let's just, again, these images look so cool. I mean, look at this. This is the cutest dark mark I've ever seen in my life, and I'm totally here for it. The other game modes are called Hot Potato, the Poisoned Gift, and Triplet. You can also probably make up your own little game if you want to, but I won't be explaining these other game modes because, again, this is an easy game video and not a difficult game video, and the others are just kinda difficult in some way. But you can always figure it out by yourself if you want to. So that is the end of the video. I showed you Whot in the beginning, and then I showed you Dobble. Double. I was trying to mix Dobby and Double in my head. Wow. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I make a lot of Harry Potter themed videos. And please comment down below which ones of these games would you like to play. Because I think I would play the Dobble one more than the Whot one. The Whot one is very cool, but I mean, I like Dobble more and the cute animations. Don't get me started on those cute animations. If you want to buy one of these games yourself, you can always find them at the Olleke store in Bruges or one of our other locations, or you can find them at the Olleke web shop. I'll put a link down below in the description for you. You can go check it out if you want to. Also down below will be a link to our social media channels, so if you want to check that out, you can. We post on there regularly, and we post a lot of Harry Potter cool stuff, so that's cool. Harry Potter cool stuff? I'll go with it, it's fine. I will see you guys all next time with another Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts themed video. Bye!